Welcome to QNE Software, the GST compliance accounting software for your company. In this video, I will show how QNE Optimum handles the latest amendment in GST Act 762. Before the amendment, the Act states that the time of supply for imported services shall, to the extent covered by any payment by the recipient, be treated to have been made when the supplies are paid for. Secondly, a GST registered person, however, may account for output tax based on the date of invoice if it is issued earlier than the date of payment. After the amendment, the Act states that the time of supply for imported services shall be treated to have been made at the following dates, whichever is the earlier. First, the date when any payment is made by the recipient, or secondly, the date when any invoice is issued by the supplier who belongs in a country other than Malaysia or who carries on business outside Malaysia. With this update, please take note that IM0 SVC tax code shall be deactivated. There will be only one tax code for imported services, which is TX SVC. For the first scenario, the invoice date is earlier than the payment date. Issue a bill dated 1st of April 2016 with a tax code TX SVC, amount 1000. Click Save. A notification message will prompt out to indicate that this bill consists of an imported service item, and there will be an option for users to choose either the journal posting for this input and output tax shall be generated in this bill entry or not. Choose Yes. The bill will be marked as imported services, and the journal posting for this bill includes the tax postings. Now create a bill dated 6th of May 2016 amounting 1000 and knock off the bill. The journal posting for this payment is excluding the tax postings. Let's generate a tax return for the month of April 2016 and May 2016. As you can see, the tax return in April 2016, the input tax under the TX6 includes the imported service item, and the output tax under deemed supply includes the imported service item. And the tax return in May 2016, there is no input tax and output tax for the imported service item. For the second scenario, the payment date is earlier than the invoice date. Create a pay bill dated 6th of May 2016. Go to the menu, Task, click on GST Imported Services Action menu. To tax code, choose TX SVC and the value 500. Click on OK and save the pay bill. It will be marked as imported services. The journal posting includes the tax posting. Now issue a bill dated 1st of June 2016 with the tax code TX SVC amounting 500. Click on Save. A notification message will prompt out to indicate that this bill consists of an imported service item, and an option for user to choose either the journal posting for input and output tax shall be generated in this bill or not. Now choose No, and the journal posting for this bill does not have the tax posting. Now go back to the previous pay bill, then go to GST Imported Services and link the bill to knock off. And save. Now generate the tax return for the month of May 2016 and June 2016. As you can see, the tax return for May 2016, the input tax under TX6 includes the imported service item, and the output tax under DS includes the imported service item. And for the June 2016 tax return, there is no input tax and output tax for this imported service item. Now I will demonstrate the validation rule if the tax posting breaks the earlier date rule. If payment date is earlier than invoice date, but the tax posting was done in the invoice. system will show this error message stating time of supply for imported services is earlier than the payment date or invoice date. The tax posting for this bill must be done in this payment. You need to undo the tax posting from each document. If the invoice date is earlier than the payment date, but the tax posting was done in pay bill, then the system will prompt a message stating time of supply for imported services is earlier than the payment date or invoice date. Tax posting for this bill must be done within the document. Thank you for watching.